If you want to build an aesthetic anime character physique, then you know how important it is to be lean. Lean is law. That's what they say. But did you know that 80 to 95% of people gain most of the weight back they lost within 3 to 5 years of finishing their diet? When I was just starting my anime physique journey, my only goal in life was to lose fat as fast as possible. But looking back, I was making mistakes that would absolutely ruin my future progress. And I'm suffering the consequences of those mistakes to this day. So make sure to watch the whole video so you don't end up with the same regrets that I did. Today, I will teach you the rules of how to properly diet to get lean once and never get fat again. Let's get started. So just a couple of days ago, I was at the gym, I was doing my usual stuff, and I was sitting there at the machine, and I just finished my set, I was resting, and I remember seeing a guy that I recognized. He's an old buddy from school that I haven't seen in like a year or so. So I came up to him, we started talking, the usual, how have you been, and all that stuff. Basically just catching up. And since we haven't seen each other in a year, and I have changed quite a bit, so he started complimenting me, like, yeah, dude, you have lost so much weight, you've built so much muscle, it's like awesome. And I remember looking back at him, and I didn't want to say it, but I really thought he hasn't changed like at all in all that time. Like it's been a year. And I started asking him, yeah, have you been going to the gym consistently? Have you been tracking your calories and stuff? And he's like, yeah, I've been like dieting. I've been going to the gym basically every single week. I haven't skipped a week in a year. And he started showing me photos of like, oh yeah, dude, like I cut down to like 12% body fat. Look at that. And like he actually looked impressive. But then I started to go into bulk and build some muscles. So, I gained a lot of fat. And then I decided to go into an aggressive deficit again so that I lose all of the fat, but I ended up losing all of the muscle. And basically what he ended up with after a year is in the same exact spot that he was a year ago. This is exactly what I want you to avoid. The general consensus online and in the fitness space has always been that you either are cutting or you're bulking, But what I found this approach usually leads to is that people just kind of lose the same 20 pounds and gain the same 20 pounds back over and over again without really changing in their physique. So the idea and the mindset that I follow instead is to get lean once and never get fat again, because you probably know that lean is what looks aesthetic. Since we're here to try to build an aesthetic anime character physique, then we need to be lean. That's pretty obvious, right? So let's first establish how you get lean in the first place, and then we'll talk about how to maintain that leanness forever. So first off, if you're not aware, the biggest lever in actually changing your body composition and changing how you look and especially losing fat is your diet, your nutrition. In order to lose fat, you need to be tracking all of your nutrition. That is the most effective tool, and that is the tool that I recommend everybody use out there. Yes, you could technically follow a diet, you could do keto, carnivore, or fucking vegan, I don't know. But all of that ultimately comes down to just a calorie deficit. I'm not gonna go into much detail convincing you to do that, you hopefully know that already. But basically the timeline for us, if you need to lose some body fat, which you probably do if you're watching this video, is gonna look like this. You first want to get down to a lean aesthetic base and only then start a focused muscle building phase, which by the way isn't your standard cut bulk, yo-yo diet bullshit. No, this approach is a little different. So to get to a lean aesthetic base, we're going to be in a slow, sustainable deficit. First of all, if we're just starting out, we're going to learn how to actually properly diet, how to be in a deficit, how to track your macros and everything like that. Because I am a complete enemy of an aggressive deficit, and I think it's the completely wrong approach for anybody to take, especially for beginners. An aggressive deficit is only a tool that can be used by very, very advanced people who have already figured out their diet, who have already figured out what works for them. But if you're a beginner, your goal needs to be in a slight calorie deficit, in a slow and sustainable deficit. So the number I usually tell people is 300 to 500 calories below your maintenance. By the way, if you need help figuring out, your maintenance, how to track your calories and everything like that, I'm not going to go into detail about this in this video, but I've got another video on my channel explaining to you how to track your calories and all of that stuff, right? And you're going to hold this slow, sustainable deficit for as long as it takes you. There isn't a certain timeline. It's just as long as it takes you to get to your desired shape, to a lean aesthetic base is what I call it. A lean aesthetic base is just basically when you don't have excess body fat anymore, anywhere between 10 to 12% body fat, where you look good even if you don't have too much muscle on your frame. Also, very important point here, and actually the last video on my channel talks about this in much more detail, is that you're going to be able to build muscle at the same time while you're losing that body fat. Because muscle hypertrophy is not necessarily an energy dependent process, and you can totally build muscle while in a deficit if you focus on protein intake and training hard and following the basic the basic fat principles, the fundamentals of an aesthetic physique. For example, for me, it took me around a year to get to my lean aesthetic base and actually allow myself to exit my deficit and start the focused muscle building process, which is the next step. If you're still at this stage, which you probably are, where you still need to get to your lean aesthetic base, then what I want you to do is download a tracker app. If you haven't already, start tracking your macros. If you haven't already, figure out your maintenance and everything. Again, video in the card above, a lot of videos on the internet in general. It's not hard to figure out. And the first action step for you to take after you've done that is go weigh yourself and start weighing yourself every single day, every single morning. In the morning, after basically you wake up, you go take a shit and you weigh yourself. Because if you're going to be weighing yourself every single day, since your weight fluctuates from day to day, this is going to give you an accurate weekly average representation of your body weight. So you know which direction your body weight is moving. If you're losing fat, if you're, maintaining it. And again, you keep going at it until you get to the lean aesthetic base. This was step 1. Now, onto step 2 and the actually interesting part, and where a lot of people actually fuck up. After you've gotten to your lean aesthetic base, to actually stay lean forever, what needs to happen is you need to stop looking at the end of the cut as the final goal. The final goal is not to lose fat. The final goal, think about it in the long term, is to look as aesthetic as possible for as much time as possible, most of the year. That means after you finish your cut, and that's super important, please listen up. I made this mistake myself. You need to keep tracking and you don't need to stop looking after your nutrition and, everything like that. Don't relax. Because if you relax, if you start eating intuitively, first of all, if you had excess body fat to lose in the first place, that means that your intuitive eating got you there in the first place. So us fat motherfuckers, we can't really intuitively eat. That's just not how our bodies work. If you stop tracking your macros, if you stop looking after your diet and go into a bulk and start, I'm gonna be building muscle, but at the end of the day, you just end up building 20 pounds of fat. That's not what we want. You need to keep tracking and you need to stay accountable. Very important thing to understand is that it's gonna be easier for you to actually stick to your diet and to actually not build excess fat if you keep yourself accountable. That's a very interesting thing that I noticed when I finished my cut, for example. I remember right after I exited my cut, I decided, yeah, I'm gonna try this intuitive eating shit for a little bit. And, I'm gonna start tracking my calories. I'm just gonna eat clean and, focus on whole foods and everything like that. And no wonder I fucking gained a fuck ton of fat, because even with clean foods and whole foods, it was still a lot harder to stay accountable, to stay consistent and to not overeat, because I didn't know how much I was actually eating. It's like once you take the nutrition tracking pill, you can never go back. It's like a red pill that you take. So the idea is to get lean once and never get fat again. And the way that we're going to achieve that is through maintaining our tracking habits that we've learned in step 1 to actually get us to that point in the first place. But we're just going to adjust, because at that point you already know what to do, how to maintain your body weight. You've probably learned all of that already. So after we get to the lean aesthetic base, we need to start maintaining it using the very same principles, using the very same ideas that got us there in the first place. There also exists a so-called set point theory. Basically, it says that your body has a certain set point naturally, genetically, that it wants to maintain, like a set point of body weight. And it will try everything in its power to get back to that body weight. If you start getting too lean for your body's liking, that is gonna increase your ghrelin and increase your hunger signals, so that you accidentally start overeating. And I do partly agree with that theory, but the thing is, your set point is changeable. You can change your set point. That is sort of the black pill idea of, yeah, I'm genetically fat, so I can never change it. Like, my body will always want to go back to that set point. It's kind of true, but also you can definitely change your natural set point. Because yes, you are born with a certain, a way that your hormones work. Yes, some people are going to be hungrier. Some people are going to get full faster. That's why some people are naturally fat and some people are naturally thin. That's just how it works. But you can change the set point with habits and with mindset. So for you to actually make being lean and aesthetic your default state, you're gonna have to change habits. Unfortunately, us overweight people are just gonna have to work a little bit harder than naturally thin people. Fuck you. I'm kidding. I like you. I like all of you. I'm helping all of you here. But right now I'm talking to the overweight guys, you know, me in the past. What you need to do is you need to change your habits and your approach to food, to nutrition, and then you're gonna be able to change your set point, and you're gonna need to build new habits. If you are interested in actually, you know, physically building the habits, and if you want to actually learn to build new good habits and get rid of old bad ones, I highly recommend that you read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a classic self-improvement book. Everybody should read it. It's extremely useful. Teaches you the, you know, autistic level tactics to actually start building new habits, and this is what we need to do in order to be able to maintain leanness year round forever. So let's say you currently need to lose some more fat, and then you need to know what to do after that to not ruin your progress completely, ruin all of the work that you put into this. You're gonna keep losing fat with a slow sustainable deficit of 300 to 500 calories for as long as it takes for you to get to a lean aesthetic base. And after you've reached a body fat percentage that you're gonna be comfortable with and that actually looks aesthetic, the next step is to maintain that. Don't relax. Don't stop tracking food. Don't start eating. Don't start bulking, right? Because the next step is going into a maintenance slash slight surplus phase and focusing 100% of your energy into actually building muscle. And by the way, you are still going to be focusing on building muscle. Watch the how to beat skinny fat video to, you know, get more explanation about that. But you're still going to be building muscle while you're working your way down to a lean aesthetic base. And most importantly, just don't stop the good habits that have gotten you to the lean aesthetic base in the first place after you finished it. Basically, maintain your leanness year round, forever, look aesthetic forever, just using the same principles and the same tactics that got you there in the first place. The action step that I want you to take today is go, first of all, weigh yourself. If you still haven't, download a fitness tracker app. You know, I recommend Chronometer usually. Super free, by the way. You know, I use it personally myself for free. Track your nutrition, track your macros. If you, again, haven't started already, if you have, good on you, you're basically 50% done. And weigh yourself for a week every single day so that you get a weekly average, and you can compare your weekly average trend from week to week to week to week. But for that to be actually accurate, you need to be weighing yourself every single day. And that's basically the approach to get lean once and never get fat again. Lean is law, stay lean forever. And if you want to learn all the principles that allowed me to build my anime character physique, then you need to check out the main character path. It's a educational community that I built. It has courses in there on how to build the main character body, is what I call it, so that you can become a real life main character. I put a lot of effort into it. There's like 8+ hours of content in there. I recommend that you check it out if you actually want to learn how to build an aesthetic physique, a main character physique. Thank you for watching. Love you. Stay strong.